Hi Bruce, this is Cotton Mill Blues. I'm going to break this up into a few parts. The tempo is moderately slow, and that's exactly how I'm going to go, so you can see everything I'm doing. But I am going to play the first 4 lines, not counting the pickup. This is the first 12 measures. So this is 12 bar blues. So easy formula. Your left hand has this pattern. That's your basic start point. Halfway through the second line, you move up to the G, the 4 chord. Then you move back to the D on the 3rd line. The 5 chord happens at the end of the 3rd line. And then the 4 chord. And then the 5. So that's the basic chordal structure. The melody is pretty fun. I think the fingering they wrote at the beginning is really awkward. You're supposed to go F sharp, G, G sharp, and then put your 3 and 5 on F sharp and A. I don't know. I don't like that. At the end of the line, they put your 3 on the F sharp, and then they tuck your thumb under for the G, and then your 3 goes on G sharp, and then you end up on your 4 and 2. I don't know why they're doing that, but anyway, the melody so really swing it, really make it jazzy. You're good at that stuff. So I'm going to just play this 12 bar section really slow, and I'm going to end at the end of line number 4, with that pickup to the next line. So here we go, really slow. Sorry. So I think that part is best practiced with hands separately first, but you notice there's a call and response relationship between your hands, so that'll be pretty fun. And then if you keep your left hand nice and steady, the notes in the melody are pretty easy to match up to them, so you're not going to have trouble counting. So that's that part. The next 2 lines are kind of out of the 12 bar blues formula. It's kind of an interlude. So this is the last line on the first page and the first line on the second page. You notice right away that you have a stride bass, just like in Scott Joplin music. So you're going to play a bass note and a chord, bass, chord. Which is really fun. But you know what? When I'm doing stuff with my right hand at the same time, I have to look at my left hand. And it takes me a while to get used to that. Before you know it, your fingers will know where the bass notes are. But really practice the left hand a lot before putting both hands together, because it can be kind of frustrating. And I'm still not very used to it. So here goes the slow version. Transition into the next section. So, something I forgot to mention at the beginning, there's an F sharp and a C sharp in the key signature. Remember that from the very beginning because they're frequent, those F sharps and C sharps. And it'll make stuff like this hard left-hand pattern a lot easier to learn. I guess I don't have any advice on that middle 8 section. Just do it really slow. Take your time. No one's chasing you. So then starting on the second line of the second page and going through the next 12 measures, which ends in the middle of the second measure on the second to the last line. We're in 12 bar blues again. So it's sort of a variation of the melody that you learned on the first page, but instead of just a single note at a time, you're playing thirds in your right hand, and the fingerings get a little more wicked. I'm going to start at the pickup to the second line at the very end of the first line. Okay, here we go. Oh, and watch out for that E sharp. That's the rudest thing ever, a white key sharp. Ugh, here we go. And then the next stuff, the pick up to the end of that fourth line, and the rest of the song is just a little outro with stride bass again, but it's actually pretty easy. Here we go. Okay, so learn that kind of slow. And again, oh man, those E sharps. E sharp is F. It's a white key. Ooh, I hate those. So, yeah, we'll chat about this at our lesson. I think this will be a really fun one for you. Good luck with it.